Did you know that in 2015 it was reported that 30.3 million Americans had diabetes? Type 2 diabetes is a serious disease where one's pancreas is not producing insulin the way it should and affects millions of Americans every year. There are several different types of symptoms one should be aware of to know if they possibly have type 2 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes, once known as adult onset or non-insulin dependent diabetes, is a chronic condition that affects the way your body metabolizes sugar. With type 2 diabetes, it either resists the effects of insulin or it doesn't produce enough insulin to maintain a normal glucose level. Type 2 diabetes is when your body becomes resistant to insulin or when the pancreas stops producing enough insulin for your body. Exactly why this happens, though, is unknown. Although genetics and environmental factors such as excess weight gain and inactivity seem to be contributing factors among those diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. Insulin is a hormone that comes from the pancreas and regulates the movement of sugar into your cells. Glucose, which is a sugar that is the main source of energy for the cells that are in your body. Without insulin and movement of glucose, it could be detrimental to one's health. There's several different types of symptoms that one associates with type 2 diabetes. One of the symptoms could be age. The risk of type 2 diabetes increases as you get older, especially after the age of 45. That's probably because people tend to exercise less, lose muscle mass, and gain weight at this age. But type 2 diabetes also increases dramatically among children, adolescents, and younger adults. From the increased thirst and frequent urination are also symptoms of type 2 diabetes. Excess sugar building up in your bloodstream causes fluid to be pulled from the tissues. This can leave you thirsty. As a result, you drink and urinate more than usual. Another symptom could be increased hunger. Without enough insulin to move sugar throughout your cells, your muscles and organs become depleted of energy. This can trigger a lot more intense hunger than one is accustomed to. Although you may be eating more than usual to relieve your hunger, you may be losing weight if you are diabetic. Without the ability to metabolize glucose, the body uses more fuels that are stored in muscle and fat. Another symptom could be fatigue. If you feel you are tired more often, it could be due to low blood sugar levels. Blurred vision, slow healing sores, and frequent infections are also symptoms of type 2 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes has also been found to be more prevalent among those who are over the age of 60 and is also found to be gene-related. A reason that I chose to talk about type 2 diabetes was because my dad just got diagnosed with it, and his sister also had it, and her son, my cousin. So we have already seen a genetic link in my family, and it was also found that Native Americans are the highest ethnic group to be diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, and my dad and his family have Cherokee blood, so this could also be a contributing factor as to why my family has history with type 2 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes is a very serious disease, although it is not like type 1, where your pancreas is completely unable to produce insulin. More so, it is something that you obtain over time, and like I said previously, it is not completely certain why type 2 diabetes is formed within us, but weight gain, lack of exercise, and genetic link have been huge factors, huge common factors with those with type 2 diabetes. It is also serious because without being diagnosed, one can go for so long and could cause serious things such as loss of limbs, blindness, and death. Type 2 diabetes was the 7th leading cause of death in the United States in 2015.